of love in your heart, but who you gonna give it to? I'm sure there's lots of guys that you see, but I swear they're not as cool as me. Girl, I could take you where you wanna go. If you wanna ride, we could watch a movie, hit the beach, or just chill and get high. We can do whatever you wanna do. Baby, I want some of your love, your love. Baby, can I have some of your
Oop, that was all my fault. I was over here busy finishing shit up. Let me know if you guys can hear me pretty fucking well. What's happening, players? You pretty much should know who it is by now, you know? Alright now, yeah. So, so what we got going on today is Negz left us a little nugget earlier, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, nigga, I'm about the only person who can probably go over this, right? Because anytime we have Snitch Boy Tragic in the mix, most people don't want to touch it because, you know, they don't want to be fucked with and all that, but I don't have them type of problems, right? I know he's going to sit here and try to, you know, try to clip me, but it's not going to work. News to Tragic and AK, you guys already tried to clip me for the last stream that I did. Uh-oh, I'm low. Uh-oh, let me see. All right, how's this? Is that a little bit better? All right, that should be somewhat better. All right, that should be a lot better. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm hitting the yellow now. All right. So like I was saying, I'm pretty much the only person who can do this. Tragic and AK tried to strike me for my last video. It didn't really go down like that. YouTube said, no, this is transformative. And I just figured out a way to make it even more transformative. So, suck on my left nut. So let's get into this fucking next video. There we go.
Minutes. Don't you love it when I go live early and you gotta sit here and listen to shitty music that I like? Yeah.
Are you done? We're gonna skip ahead some. There we go. I think we're done here, buddy. The whispering in your ear. This is not
What's going
this is not Sam's ASMR channel.
Negative Nation.
Cheers.
No, it's not Nelly. It's your buddy Negz. Got a big zit on my face. Well, it burst like Mount Saint Negz. So I went and got some tie-dye band-aids and put it on my face because it looks a hell of a lot better than a regular band-aid. So it matches everything. Okay, leave me alone. All right, so how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm gonna get into the first part of my stream pretty quick, but not just yet. That's right. Stop the music. Yeah, for no reason at all.
What's going on, Philo?
I Nellied myself. I told everybody in the house. I said I'm gonna Nelly this zit.
His his black costumes are hilarious to me. He has on his little weird flannel. He got on his Compton hat. Got a little crook to the side, and then he got on his little Nelly band. Like he about to make a music video.
Nobody, I think Clara may have gotten the reference. I know my kid didn't. He was probably like, Nelly, what the? Okay, whatever, Dad. You're old.
Does DC know who Nelly is? Good for her.
So I got regular Band-Aids for everybody else, and I got these.
What's going on, Vidal?
I like tie-dye stuff. Mount St. Negz. It was like, dude, I always, for fuck's sake, when I get to this point of stress, right before the mania
is that too small?
of, you know, like whatever it is, you know, I'm plagued with.
See what we could do about that.
I get a zit right here. Bleep. It's when you know I've hit the threshold. Okay, so
too much. Oh, now I'm touching shit.
I don't know how many live streams because I don't remember all my live streams. You don't remember what you say? Yeah, I remember what I say, and I sit and I really think about it a lot at night too. And the first thing I want to say is that when I come on here with controversial topics that may be local, I'm not trying to harm anyone. I am concerned for individuals who have huge investments down in that area. Now, like everybody could probably ask, why do you care? You'll be moving. Because I'm gonna be here for a while, and I still have a monetary interest. And
does anybody really believe that? Does Negz actually have a monetary interest in this town? Like, does he actually care about the economy of Connorsville? I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe he does, because if he does leave, his mom will still be there. Maybe a few other people that he cares about. I don't know. He could not be full of shit. That's true.
I believe I said when I was told about the program that I didn't like it. You know, I was pretty honest, okay? But I've made my point is what I'm trying to say. I've made my point. I'm not trying to harm anyone. I'm trying to save.
Also, I forgot to mention, for some reason, when I first started this off, in my little transition thing, I also have a random DM drop of somebody who was messaging Tragic from about 2-3 years ago. So stick around for that, because that'll be a fun one. You get an old school petty reading.
To me, I'm trying to save like people's investments, because running a business is not cheap. The federal government is not giving us any money to be open. Okay? I don't get a check from the federal government to pay my lease. I have to go in and sell stuff to make money.
Okay, that's called being an adult. And it's funny that you often tell everybody else to get a fucking job and you ain't worked one in years. Talking about, oh, if I hadn't streamed, you know, we would have been broke over here. I wouldn't be able to pay any of my bills. You sound like a failed rapper.
So this week I haven't been open a lot for a reason.
If I don't go on these shows.
Partly protest. Because the things I've seen within a very short period of time have turned me off. And I think there needs to be some changes. Right? But I'm not going to keep. I'm not going to keep at it. I did a stream earlier.
Shit, now my shit filled up. What the fuck?
On my YouTube page. I'm sorry, my Facebook page about it. And people are probably like, God damn, shut the fuck up. I am. I'm going to shut the fuck up. Today, as of today, I'm going to shut the fuck up about it.
It's a good idea.
I've said I don't like it. I think it's enabling. I think it's actually probably causing more people to die. And it's being federally funded, and I don't like any of it. So that's the end. The end. But I don't.
And that's what I wish most people would do. Say that you don't like some shit and move the fuck on. We already heard you the first goddamn time. We don't need to hear it 30 other times too. It gets repetitive. And it's not like, you know, I've been a victim of this myself. You know, you started saying the same thing over and over again, and it's like, okay, now I think it's time to move on.
Want people that I know, people that I respect, people that I've watched bust their ass, lose anything because of this type of element. And I have every bit of the confidence that they're going to do everything within their power to take care of it. And when I'm gone, I'm gonna keep up the speed on everything. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to get that out of the way. My point in all of it was not to piss people off down there or deprive anyone of their sobriety. Okay, sobriety is great, dude. If you are sober, anybody, if you are sober right now and you are doing it every day, fuck a high five. You know?
Cheers to everybody who's not sober, gang.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's the people who continue to do it and are given the tools to do it.
Shut up,
Earlier,
BGCB.
I made a point that I would, because like, dude, really, I can go on Alibaba.
I like that little
right
gift. It's
now
hilarious.
and buy 1,000 meth pipes. That's what they are.
Welcome back, Taylor
They call
Noir.
them oil pipes. They sell them at every smoke shop. Those little glass pipes that look like, you know, little nut sack with a dick on it. Yeah.
Wait, what?
And just give them away. I could guarantee I could give away 100 in one day.
Hold on. Is he talking about giving away Pookie pipes? Hold on.
Sobriety. Okay, sobriety is great, dude. If you are sober, anybody, if you are sober right now and you are doing it every day, fuck a high five. You know what I'm saying?
Who's asked, why do all your beer cans look like 2 liters in your tiny hands? Because I was unfortunate enough to get my mother's hands and not my dad's long ass ET fingers. Teardrop.
You know what I'm saying? It's the people who continue to do it and are given the tools to do it. Earlier, I made a point that because like, dude, really, I can go on Alibaba right now and buy 1,000 meth pipes. That's what they are. But they call them oil pipes. They sell them at every smoke shop. Those little glass pipes.
They call them oil burners. And I've been with my uncle for him to go get one. And it was the most awkward thing I've ever seen in my life. Because the dude at the smoke shop is like, oh, you want an oil burner? I'm like, nigga. Isn't it weird to like have to go to a store and basically tell them that you're a crackhead? Like, so yes, sir, I would like to buy some of your paraphernalia. No, not the ones for legal drugs. No, I want the hard stuff. Do you have any syringes? That's nuts. It's kind of like, you know, going into a store and buying condoms, and it's like, why else would you be buying condoms? Everybody's gonna assume that you're doing something that night, even though necessarily you might not be, and you're just grabbing some. Especially with, like, you know, when you're young, you just have them just to have them. But of course, when you go up there and buy them, people give you that look like, I know what you doing tonight.
Look like, you know,
about to get lit.
Little nut sack with a dick on it. Yeah. And just give them away. I could guarantee I could give away 100 in one day. Just advertise free pipes. They'd all be gone. What would I be arrested?
What's going on, Sydney?
I mean, no, because they're legal. But what kind of shit is that? Man, he's giving away free meth pipes. What? I paid for these.
You know what? I think Negz might actually have a point. If I walked around this, but I wonder how much they would cost. If I can get them really cheap, how many people do you think out there will probably be? If I was like, hey, I'm selling meth pipes, you want one? They'd be like, how much? I guarantee you, I'll get at least like 5 people that'd be like, how much?
My point is that it's both are intolerable. More treatment. I've always said this, that we need more treatment. It's not like I don't have any experience in this, okay? I've told the story 1,000 times. I'm not going to do it again. Anyway, tonight, I want to take a look at a few things, okay? A few things that have interested me.
Okay.
I got this video of a woman's child support plan fails. She has a meltdown. I got a video of a snake fell from the sky. It's like Hawk had a snake. It fell on the woman. So the hawk kept attacking the snake. Jesus Christ. And then I got this video from Hot Discord Rejects. It says, time to bring out the chainsaw again with Bad Boy Tragic.
Now, this part is where it gets kind of weird for me. Because the last stream that I did, I reviewed this exact video, I think alongside a Hussey video. And I played where he called Hussey's lawyer, and then I played the stream where he called Indiana Negz. Well, he didn't call him, he called the police on him. Check Cash App. Why does this shit keep doing this? Nope, it didn't say you sent me anything. You're a liar and a thief.
Negz. I thought, okay, cool. I like months old stuff because I change so rapidly, right?
I don't know. That's kind of fucking weird. That I just recently went over that, and all of a sudden you stream about it. I don't know. And I doubt it, because I think it would be a little weird for him to even find my new channel, unless he was watching the Smoke Arena. But it's just weird that he just popped up with this right after I just streamed it, and I had to find it. It's not like this was, I had to look for this video, and it wasn't even the video that I was looking for, funny enough.
What was the pipe in dude's ear the other day? That was a bit bizarre. That's the pipes I'm talking about. Those are the pipes that I can go walk a couple blocks over to the smoke shop and get one. I think they're like $5. You know what I can get them for? I think it's 25 cents a piece, and I can sell them for $5 all day long. Look, man, I'm giving concessions to people. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for the Cash App Hooves on the board. He says, why you got shit on your fridge when you know you can't reach? Oh, here, look. Just to make you guys feel better, here, I got you. There, you feel better now? Now you see that I'm actually taller than the fridge.
And it's time for people to step up, do something, and say something. Because anyway, just hit me up privately. Okay, so I know why I rated
Of course you screenshotted Red Shot. Fuck you.
Why I entitled this stream the way I did, but I'm very interested in this stream. It's from 2 months ago, and it's gotcha. It don't exist. No, it's from 2 months ago, and it's Tragic and AK, I guess, right? I was just fucking with you on TikTok earlier. I want you to know that. But I don't know what you guys are up to. You guys are all over the place, right? It's like everybody. And I was just curious. I'm always curious what people have to say about me, but what makes it interesting is when it's like on the internet, 2 months is old as fuck, right?
No, what's really interesting is that AK keeps using this photoshopped ass filtered picture of her while still talking shit about how everybody else looks and calling them fat or whatever. I think your mama had a point when he said that it was weird for certain people online to talk about looks. One of the things that I've always liked about Burnt Toast is that she refuses to talk about people's looks because she enjoys her privacy and she doesn't show exactly how she looks, right? that type of thing is perfectly fine. If you're gonna conceal your identity, you probably shouldn't talk about how others look. I mean, of course, Chelsea probably throws a little joke in here and there, right? Of course, but I mean, you know.
But it's fun as fuck. So let's just take a look. I just want to take a look here. Look, I got nothing else to do. Okay. It's the weekend. You know, maybe some eBay tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe go out of town and watch other people eat steak.
Every time he texts DC in the morning, he's like, "So, eBay and chill. You wanna buy some of these yoga mats?"
I don't know. Something. Oh God! It's an intro. Beep, 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 beep.
Oh my
That
God!
shit up the way.
Going off.
Thank you, Negz.
Going off. I love going off. It's my. Hey, can I say something real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
Trademarking an attic was a good move. Opening a store was a great move, right? And man, I found a spot today that would have been perfect. But you know, hey, we are where we are at now, and I can't sign another year lease. I can't sign a piece of paper that says you have to live here for another year, because I don't want to. Anyway, fuck. Anyway, just go on my street. Oh my fucking God!
Robotic stanky leg.
Hey, what's up?
What the fuck does that even mean? Robotic stanky leg? Is it really? Then that. I don't think JoJo Cannon understands how the stanky legs works. It can't be stanky if it's robotic. It's like a dry, wet willy. Like, well, it's not a wet willy if it's dry. I don't know.
Up, guys? Hey, you doing? Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Oh, Jan's Poopy's views. The music is louder than the video. Is it? Don't trip, Compton Crip. I got you right now. All you had to do was tell me. I know Negz is fairly low. I was gonna download the video, but I didn't exactly have time. But I still need the music in here just in case. So let me know if that's a little bit better.
Yeah, buddy.
Welcome in.
The stiffy leg.
Motherfucker bodega.
A to the K.
A to the K, 47.
What's good? We're gonna put that new banner. Get that banner going.
I am just here. I'm here for the lulz. That's it. I'm just here for the lulz. I really am. You know how tired I am from this fuss I've made.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but Vidal says, "Not gonna lie, I'm enjoying the music instead of listening to the video." Does it sound better now? Can you hear Negz a little bit more, or what's up? Let me know.
And like people are getting emails and stuff now. It's a difference can be made.
Let's see. Let's try
Go
this.
on.
Banner scrolling.
Yeah,
Oh,
buddy.
What's up, chat?
Put that up a
What's
little
up, chat?
bit.
Why are you so aggressive? You're scaring me a
Turn
little bit.
this down a little
What's up,
bit
chat?
more.
Oh God.
That should be
Oh.
alright.
Oh, nothing, man. I'm sorry.
Okay, what do we got in the banner?
Don't ask me why I'm reviewing this. I'm just seeing what other people have to say about me.
Unicorn underneath.
This is,
No,
I hate
Fresh
the-
thing. Keep them
I hate the
candy
introduction
steady. What's
part.
up, Christina? Subscriber here.
What else are you doing?
Here's a friend, dudes, and you know, I was in my car. We were getting ready to leave. I just swooped up some chick, and we were talking in my car or something. I was like, "Oh shit, it's time we get going to the after party or whatever." So I went
This story sounds so made up. It's so random and weird. Like, it's very vague. I don't know about this one.
I went back to go get my friends, and I
Yep.
see my best friend getting beat down by 5 dudes in front of the
Ha.
place, right?
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
at the time, I had
fucked
a
up.
broken hand, so my hand was like all casted
What's
up.
yeah?
And,
Fucking people
and
up
he was
that
just getting
cast,
beat,
son.
Like
Blip,
they were
blip,
beating
blip.
the living shit out of him, and it was real
Say it
dark
with me.
outside.
Blip,
You
blip.
couldn't really see much, and I was trying to get these people off of him, you know, because I mean they were seriously. I mean he got seriously hurt, really, really bad. But I mean they could have killed him. But I got in my car and I pulled up.
Thank you, Hooves, for the Cash App. He says, I sent you unfiltered tragic pic with chin rolls. Holy shit. Let me fucking see.
And I had a Glock 45 filled with hollow point bullet tips, and I pulled it out on him to get him off because I really couldn't do anything because my hand was all in a cast, and it was just me, and it was against 5 different dudes. I didn't know where my other friends were at or anything at this time, and
No, let's be real. I don't think that your hand was broken. I think your hand was perfectly fine. And so going in there and helping the homie, if you did actually pull something out, it's probably because you are a...
Pussy, 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 pussy.
I'm almost pretty goddamn sure of it, but you know, who knows?
I just get the fuck off of them. And I pulled it out on them. They all started running around. It was real dark out, and then one of them eventually charged at me.
Oh,
So
shit.
I did take the pistol out. I pointed it at him, and I tried to shoot him. Luckily, he jumped behind a car. Now, this dude, 10 years later, ended up murdering somebody. He's in prison right now for murdering somebody. So probably.
How the fuck would you even know that? How would, like, if somebody was randomly beating up your friend, you don't even know him, and then all of a sudden you see him 10 years later and you recognize him, or even if you just recognize 10 years later you recognize what he looks like, and you're like, hey, that's the guy that I almost shot at. Man, I should have got him. He ended up being a murderer. Yeah, that everybody got up and clapped. Get the fuck up out of here.
Come on. No, come on. Dude,
Kratom Gumby.
just go on.
Probably would have been better off if I actually did fucking, you know, hit him with that hollow point
Yeah,
bullet tip,
buddy.
but I didn't. And it went
I've
through
never
one of
fired
the
my
back
weapon at
tires,
anybody. I
went
wouldn't admit
through
to it
another
if
of the
I
back
did.
tires,
If
went through a garage
did, okay, what?
behind a car. Now this dude 10 years later ended up murdering somebody.
Oh,
He's in prison right now for
Yep.
murdering somebody. So probably would have been better off if I actually did fucking, you know, hit him with that hollow point bullet tip, but I didn't. And it went through one of the back tires, went through another of the back tires, went through a garage door, and then it went into one of those.
So this makes no sense to me, right? This makes no sense to me at all. I should have been a murderer because he probably would have got some time if he would have shot that dude, right? Because from where he lives and everything, I don't think you can just pop in with a gun if somebody's getting jumped and start shooting at people and everything's all hunky dory. I come from the West Coast. It's a little bit more liberal, right? It's the same thing I think on the East Coast. I don't know how the laws work over there, but I know where he's at, and I'm almost pretty sure that you probably wouldn't have got away with that. Either way, you're trying to be on some Dexter shit and saying like, man, if I would have killed that person, he would have never murdered that other person. But now you're the murderer. So what's really the difference? If he didn't kill anybody for about 10 years, you would have basically murdered an innocent person, right? Exactly.
Where you put your you know, like
No,
your screwdrivers
no.
and your tools in one of those metal things. Went into
No.
one of those fucking things.
No.
And into a
No.
into a bedroom wall. And the fucking
Man, I really don't think. Hang on a second. Let me do a little research. I'm just trying to have a little fun here, right? Let's see here. 45 cal pistol.
Oh, him special?
Let's do. What is it? What am I looking for? Demo. All right. We're gonna find out. It's a big gun, but it's not a machine gun. I think it would take a machine gun to go through a tire, something else, through a garage, through a screwdriver thing into a bedroom wall. You know what I'm saying? That's like an AK bullet or some shit. You know, like a 45, it would have been stopped. The tire, that would have been it. Especially with the hollow point round, that would have been it. It would have hit some metal and just stopped.
Now, I'm not going to speak too much on this because I've gone shooting and stuff like that before. I have like a little bit of experience with guns, but I haven't been properly trained when it comes to guns, so I'm not really going to speak on this one.
We're just gonna check out something. How to safely load and unload. Okay, was it a 1911 45? I'm just curious. Knockdown power. Okay, let's. This to be a good example because this is a man being. Who, bless his heart, decided to put his life on the line and say, hey, shoot me with a 45. Well,
it sounds like
my
it did.
skinny.
Sounds like it kind of did the opposite of what you were talking about. If he could just take it with the vest.
Friend getting shot in the armor vest with 45 ACP. Well, I mean, if the armor stopped it dead, then I think at least by the garage door it would be, it would have stopped. But go on.
In the
Oh,
place
okay.
the
Yeah.
bullet went into
No,
was
I
actually
agree then.
of
Yeah.
a cop. You have a fucking cop.
Man, just this fucking bullet is magic, dude. It's like Charlie and the Bullet Factory.
I don't even think that he even knows what hollow tips actually are. I think he heard them in a rap song once, and now he just brings them up every time he talks about pistols.
But it was, it's pretty fucked up. You take out a gun, you point it at somebody, and you're trying to, put them down. It fucks with you. It fucked with mine for a very long time.
And this is why I explained to Tragic over and over and over again that you are not a gangster. You are nothing near a gangster. And you don't have them type of experiences that you keep faking like you actually have. Because somebody who gets into those type of situations, excuse me, you're not thinking shit about the other person. It's not something that you go, you've been watching too many movies. You think everything's like, what is it, like Menace to Society, where he goes home and he thinks about what's going on. He's like, oh my God, I just shot somebody. It's not necessarily how it always goes. That's not how everybody is. And that's when you really find out if you built for that type of stuff. The way that you're explaining it leads me to believe that you never actually had these experiences. Especially if you've been in a situation where your life was on the line at the hands of somebody else. You're not thinking about that other person at all whatsoever. You're thinking about your own survival, and it's fairly fucking easy. What's going on? I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't even know if it's cool for me to say your name.
I've never been the same.
Put him
since.
down. Put him
Right.
down. Yeah.
His personality completely changed. He was like a really, really nice guy. Like really, he didn't have a lot of like bad things to say about people, but like after that, he became like mean. Not mean to me, but just like negative in general. And like the way he would talk about his job and the way he would talk about the people like that were in the ghetto and stuff. Like he was just like, they're all garbage. They're all fucking trash. Fuck them all. Like he got really like.
It's so weird to hear AK say the ghetto and shit like that, because if you look at her name off top, Icy Fuckboy. That's black vernacular. She says she likes to say other things. There's a lot of other, terms that are black vernacular too. But you listen to the way that she talks, and it's so awkward. And then when she talks about hood shit, like the hood, like she's so nerdy, but she still uses black vernacular whenever she's typing online. It's weird.
Kind of angry and shit after doing that.
Who? Who?
And all they ever do
Who
is
did
like,
that?
they just tell you to take like a month off, and then like you see a therapist once. That's it.
Right.
Then you're
No,
back.
you-
I see a therapist twice a week, and she actually says she'd see me anytime that I needed to. So, yeah.
That's great.
You would never have the balls to fucking pull a weapon out on anybody and pull the trigger. Never
Who?
would. Never would.
Who?
Well, the thing
Who?
is, and that's the other thing. I don't know if he realizes this, but most of the time when there's an incident of somebody doing what he's like fantasizing to do, like there's something like being the guy with the gun and saving the day, right? Most of those incidents end up with the person shooting innocent people
Oh, yeah.
instead of the bad guy.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how.
Future funeral in Connorsville. Death to Tards. R.I.P. Ron. Oh, you guys aren't seeing this. Oh, my bad.
I'm not even gonna
Let me
say
back
a
it up a
word.
little bit for you. Hang on a second. Wow, you guys are wild. Look at the banner. You get that scrolling banner. Gay unicorn
Instead of the
underneath.
person, instead of the
Future
bad guy.
funeral in
Yeah,
Connorsville. Death to
Because they don't know
Tards.
how to aim. Like, they just, you know, like, they think they
R.I.P.
know what they're doing, but they actually
Ron.
don't.
Like I hear AK here. What are you doing? Are you lecturing me while you've got this scrolling at the bottom? This is weird. I ain't watching this. Bye. You guys are fucking weird. That was 2 months ago. I hope maybe you've changed your mind about me a little bit, but that's, I mean, like, really, who does that, man? Come on. We're all 40 fucking, I'm almost 47 years old. That's, oh my God.
Isn't it weird who Negz picks and chooses to review? So odd. I wonder what his criteria is. You know, maybe if we line up all the people that he reviews, maybe there's a common denominator. Not even probably a common denominator that they have, but probably one that he has an idea of in his head. What's going on, Leave It to Beaver?
Doing stuff that you can't see. Doing stuff that will benefit me. Making sure that everything is in line. Do on.
Please don't do that. You're interrupting my music.
I mean, like, I don't care, man. I'm.
Oh my god. Oh, really? You don't care? All right, bet.
That's funny. What that? I mean, it's not funny, but it's like.
It's like what?
Come on, bro. Are we playing? Who's the biggest villain here? Which Joker am I? I'd say.
All right, folks. Which Joker is Negz? Please. You know what? I shouldn't have even asked, because I think if you really answer with any of the Jokers, you still lose. It still gives him some type of credibility. I think we walked into a trap here. You activated my trap card.
If I were any of the Jokers, I would be Joaquin Phoenix, right? I think I'd be more of him, right? You know, fucking issues stemming from, you know, whatever, blah blah blah, medication and depression and everything. Dude shot a magical bullet through a tire, a garage door, a screwdriver thing, or whatever the fuck that is, a garage door, which are usually made of aluminum, whatever, and then through the wall into somebody's bedroom wall. No. And you're talking about putting people down? Like, not putting them down like, hey, you doing there, you fat fuck? Have another fucking donut, huh? No, talking about putting people down. Man, oh man. I mean, like, I don't, again.
Doesn't Negz constantly talk about putting people down if they come to his house? I mean, in that same sense, the context doesn't really matter, right? Like, you still talking about laying motherfuckers down, like, cause don't nobody ever give context when they hear like somebody on the block, like, oh, I'll put that nigga in the dirt. It's like, oh, he's a killer, he's a monster, he's an animal. Why would you ever do that? And then you try to explain, well, you know, this is what happened. None of that matters. He's a beast. He shouldn't be on these streets.
Again, well, gee, why do you feel unsafe? Well, I don't know why I would ever feel unsafe anywhere I go. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just something that happens when shit like that occurs over and over again. They would freak out if someone did that to them. Well, who would do that to them, though? You'd have to be a fucking weirdo. You'd have to be a fucking goddamn psychopath to do some shit like that. Be like, no, this is okay. No, that's alright. To have that there, see, that's why I can't review those streams, because to have that there and then AK sanctimoniously trying to preach, dude, what is that? This is like, what was this, Charles Manson? Like, no, I mean, like, really, she's the leader of the cult. We'll be real.
It's actually kind of funny. I actually agree with Negz on this point. It is really weird to hear them be sanctimonious and act like they don't do anything. Like, they always talk about how other people are degenerates, and then they turn around and do the same behavior and be like, well, they did it to me first, but so that means, like, you know, I'm still crystal clear. That shit's crazy to me. And funny enough, Negz does the exact same thing, and then he acts like it never happened. But he knows. He's let the mask slip a couple times.
Are we? Bada bing, bada boom.
So I have not revealed, John, who the DM drops are with. You will have to wait around and find out.
Coolest guy in the fucking room, huh? Oh, you do. Oh, there we go. I get no respect. That was absurd. How do you review a video like that with something? Dude, you're a like, you're 40. You're in your 40s. I know I'm almost 47 and I have a tie-dye band-aid on my face because it's better than looking at a big fucking cratery ass red and pink clusterfuck on my face, all right?
Oh, so this wasn't a black cosplay. He just has a fat ass blemish on the front of his face that he didn't want everybody to see. And he always talks shit about people turning off their cameras, probably, so he didn't want to turn his. Why don't you just turn off your camera? Oh, well, he just sits there and talks, right? Wouldn't be as entertaining. I get it. You know, you get a little kudos for that one too. It's still weird for. I just noticed that he's wearing a beanie under his Compton hat, and that shit is so weird to me. It must be really cold in there.
My stress zit has ruined my face for the next week. Fuck off.
And he just told somebody, you're 40 years old, and he's over here getting fucking zits from stress. Like he's about to go to the prom. You got a big test coming up? Did Andy Nelson pull your pants down in PE?
They would freak out if someone did that to them, but they know nobody's gonna do that to them because nobody cares. to be honest, it's very much attention-seeking behavior. That's 2 months old. Maybe he don't feel that way. Maybe he doesn't feel like there's gonna be a. I mean, there were 2 funerals today. I did see that. I was driving around. That's all I did today. I was just driving around. I was just checking out the area, man. How. Anyway, I drove by both funeral homes because you can't help it because they're both in the center of town. And
Do you remember when you were younger and you're doing something weird in your room or probably in the house, maybe in the backyard or something? You think nobody's home, no one can see you. So you start doing some weird shit. You might even start dressing a weird ass way. But all of a sudden your parents come home. Or maybe even your siblings or somebody else. And they just catch you in the moment of you doing the most awkward shit or wearing the most awkward shit for no fucking reason at all. That's what I'm imagining with Negz right now. Like I just imagine that he's just in there like with the little fucking with the band-aid over his eye and the Compton hat and the beanie under and his headphones on and that weird ass colored microphone. And the minute that his mom pops in and he turns around, he's just like
both were having funerals at the same time, man.
Probably while he has like one
It's
of the
like
puppets out.
This is every day. Funeral. Because the older generation is dying at a rapid rate, and then some of the newest generation to Gen X are just killing themselves with drugs. This is the thing. I should have just stuck to what I'm good at, and that's just doing this, just talking to people, doing a podcast, whatever.
So Taylor Noir is basically an experienced liar.
What I should have done. Man, there's this other spot though, man. It has a spot that was like already made for a podcast, but again, can't lock myself in to be here for a year. I don't know wherever I go if I'm hoping the laws are more stringent upon like you just can't victimize people and get away with it, man. There has to be accountability. So Indiana has not been known for that. It's been just like we'll hear any old case, and it's ridiculous.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, and to be honest, I don't really care.
And they'll just hear any old case.
skip
Oh, fuck
a
it.
little bit
Jesus
ahead
Christ.
and get back into
Well,
this
so much for that.
before I start reading these DMs.
Go back to my stream here. But I mean, like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna ignore
Oh
your
shit,
banner.
what's up, White Greg?
Yeah.
But I want to hear what AK has to say because I know this is 2 months old. And I'm not gonna be like, but let's see here. Hi, Predator Stalk in the chat. And Sherry, because like I know there's a lot of people that play the field, right? It's kind of like you go into the bar, and you're like you just, whatever you can get is whatever you can get. So I'm gonna go over here so we can all see the chat and hear the fun. It
That's not what
already
playing the
looks
field
like
is.
an array of. It's a goulash, man. Everybody's got a wrench. Everybody's got a wrench.
It's like the
They're
last
alive,
episode
John.
to ever do something
I
like
think.
that. Like
Yeah,
in
it
my
is.
case,
Of
I
course it
really
is.
thought my best friend was going to get killed, and
Oh, so with you, so what your point is if because I know what you're talking about. I was I said I would use my Second Amendment rights to protect an innocent person and blah blah blah. She's saying that's how innocent people get shot. This motherfucker shoots a bullet and admits it goes through a tie. His words, it hits a bedroom wall, and they're. I've never fired my weapon at anybody, but I'm getting a lecture about it already. How does that work? That is the weirdest fucking thing ever.
they fucked them up really good, like, and they had to.
I hope
the
it's not me getting
ambulance
the
come
lecture.
out. They had to put him in a,
Yeah. Yeah.
Put something on his head to keep his head in place.
Yeah.
He's getting kicked.
His head was his neck was like, you know, it's like it was all hanging off the side like that. You can
I swear this guy is straight out of a cartoon sometimes. Cause you know he's talking about like, you know, them old school little braces that go like up to the head or whatever. They've done so many like skits and jokes and cartoons and other stuff, and I swear he just watches too much TV. I swear half the time, like when people talk about like real life experiences, I'm like, you just saw that on TV. That's not what really happens. Get the fuck up out of here. I've never in my life seen anybody with one of those. Have any of you? Have you ever seen anybody with one of them little back brace weird things? I've never seen not one person my whole life.
see his spine and everything. He was like, "Bruh, this really fucking hurts."
And punched in the head so many times.
I guess
So,
never
I
seen
mean,
one person. Not
This dude
one
doesn't know
person.
what he's talking about. He's going around
Double
saying he wants to
negative.
murder me. What the fuck's wrong with this? Idiot?
Oh no, yeah, this is definitely not about me. Thank God. Whew. Sorry, man. Sorry. Yeah, I never said I wanted to murder you. No. So who the fuck wants to murder you? Who wants to murder you?
Okay, so his exact words were, if somebody comes for my family, was it somebody? If someone comes for my family, I will kill them. Something like that.
Is that GP? It sounds like
I have
What the
GP.
fuck is he talking about? Yeah,
That
can you
sounds like
play
a
that
GP.
shit?
Yeah.
Play it. Yeah, play it. So we know who the fuck it is.
This guy's out of his
It's not even
goddamn mind.
specific.
Oh
And
man.
then, no, because he said I've been wanting to say this for a long time.
And then the fucking disgusting clips I saw and I heard.
Disgusting clips I saw. Repping funeral and Connors.
You know, from him yesterday. This guy's fucking disgusting.
I don't know
Oh
what
my
he said about
God.
you.
Vile fucking.
It's like the gaslighting is at the bottom. You're just being. It's like a gas leak.
The funniest part about watching Negz go over Tragic's videos is the fact that they both do the same thing, but Negz is a lot better at it. Now, people may think that, you know, Tragic might be the one who's better at it because he stole Neg's audience. But Negz had that audience for a cool minute. And from what I've heard from people who have been watching Negz for a long time, he often cycled through a lot of people, right? That's how he got a lot of his following. But I think that Negz is a lot better at keeping people and pulling at their heartstrings than Tragic is. Tragic will instantly come in and trauma dump and try to get you to feel sorry for him, but eventually everybody usually snaps out of it and figures shit out. Or to his own detriment, he flips on you and you start to see his bullshit, right? Of course, that's how it works for a lot of people. So just seeing it on their own and realizing what bullshit is, they have to get some type of vitriol from that person before they can start seeing it. But that's the way that it happens, right? I think that Negz likes to point out certain things about the way that Tragic emotionally manipulates anybody who's watching him or the people that rock with him, because Negz does it a lot better. His is a lot more hidden. And just like, you know, just like anything that's man-made, the heartstrings that he were pulling on, the strings eventually broke. And they just happened to flock over to the bodega. I don't think he necessarily, could have kept them longer. It was going to happen eventually, right? He was getting tired of all this shit. He wants to bounce to the left. He keeps talking about it. He's probably not going to do it, but you get what I mean.
Creeping out, talking mostly about y'all, about you and about Alex and about all kinds of women.
It's got to
you know
be
what I mean?
GP
I
because
heard-
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I heard some of what he said.
He's probably the only man on this planet that is glad he has erectile dysfunction. Like he's
People know
happy
that.
that he has that.
Do people know that? I don't think you've ever
Well,
said
I guess
that.
they, I guess they know it now. He's like, thank you, Lord, thank you, baby Jesus. I have erectile dysfunction.
No, do they know that he told you about that? Having like erectile, like
What the fuck is this?
Because he was like
Yeah.
smoking all like the gas station spice.
Yeah, no, he was
Gas
saying,
station
he
spice.
really, couldn't perform. So it really, like dating
they-
women were really his priority because he really, he could never please a woman, could never pleasure.
I mean,
a
straight
woman.
up, if I come to my family, I will kill you.
Oh, it is about me. God damn it.
Even when it's Negz, like, you don't have to just make things up. It's so weird that they do that. And it's like, I really want to understand how it works in AK's and Alex Glitter Queen's mind, where they just believe some of the things that this idiot says and they have like no proof. Like, he just tells them, oh, this is what happened, and that happened, this person's gonna lie about it. And other people will even, have proof of it, and they're just like, no, that's not what happened. And it leads me to believe that a lot of you know exactly what you're doing, and you're fully aware of what's going on. And I don't think it's because I'm starting to think it's not because you're dumb or because something's wrong with you mentally or any of those other things. You just might be doing all this on purpose, which is weird. And I know I keep saying that over and over again, but you guys are fucking weird. Your name is Hot Discord Rejects. You yourself know that you are a reject, and you're trying to make it into a joke, but you guys have been rejected from everywhere that you go to. Everyone that you talk about, you've been friends with. The only person is like, what, me? Everybody over here, you ain't necessarily been friends with, but everybody else. But you guys don't really speak about us, right? You don't make whole streams about us. But everyone that you do make streams about are people that you are connected to and that you've been very close to. Think about that. You are the fucking reject, and you know it. You literally named yourself a reject.
Fuck. See,
exactly. Taylor Noir says, I feel like they knew he isn't shit from the jump and chose to overlook it for whatever dumbass reason. I'm almost fucking pretty sure. What's going on, Gator? I don't like calling you got that.
this disappoints me.
He was erectile dysfunction.
What? I didn't.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. There's 1.5 seconds of footage with no context.
Uh-oh, did I get low again?
Dude, you just admitted to firing a shot up from a hollow point gun from a magical gun that apparently can send bullets through walls. And this is wild. Give me un momento, por favor. All right. Okay. What are you talking about? Bro, you fired your gun and missed. And you could have killed somebody in their house. I've never never once, even ever. I haven't even fired my weapon at a person. I haven't had a reason to. I don't want to. But like you guys were getting to a point where, like, being very. What is this about?
What the fuck is going on here?
This live me, I don't know what the fuck happened in this live me. The only person who recorded this live me apparently is Owl, and this is how she played it with her fucking voice over it. So yeah, and this is the only part of it. Like, I don't even know if she has the whole thing. This is the part she played, and it's not.
Oh God!
I mean, straight up, if I post my family, I will kill you. What? That's just, I've been dying to say that for a while. That's not.
He's been dying to say that for a while.
Can you replay that again?
Yeah.
Like,
You're gonna end up getting killed out here, motherfucker.
Post my family, I will kill you. I mean, straight up, if I post my family, I will kill you.
Yeah. There you go.
It was weird. I don't even remember saying that.
Yeah, but it doesn't even matter. There you go. What the fuck is that supposed to prove? This is the type of shit that irritates me, like, to no end. Like, why are you even over here trying to prove things if you have little weak things like, oh, well, he threatened me. He just said that anybody who fucks with that's a very general, it's very vague. He didn't necessarily even say you. Why are you being such fucking.
Pussy, 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 pussy.
Shit is annoying. Grow up.
And see, this is why I go to multiple doctors. So yeah.
He's been dying to say that.
Red flag, red flag. He's been
Yeah,
dying to
so-
say that.
I tweeted out something, so I want to
okay,
continue
good.
to make
What's
sure
going on,
that I keep
Mango?
promoting the attic. You know, it's important to me that I keep promoting it because I want to get it out there.
You know, this would be another reason that I'm gonna do as I do with the property that I am leasing for the next 4 months. It's because of individuals like this. Okay.
What?
I may get on here and scream and yell about needle exchange programs and elements being drawn to the area, but like shit or get off the pot, right? I've always said that. Like I'd be willing to have a conversation. I've invited you in. Come be on the podcast. Got the sign set up. All I gotta do is I got
What's
fucking
going on,
one
Jakey?
microphone. That's all we need. Actually, I got like 4 microphones. We're gonna bring AK. We just sit there and have a conversation. But you're saying there's gonna be a future funeral in Connorsville. What does that mean? You play a clip out of context and then you put that at the bottom and then want to have moral high ground. What? I don't understand.
Wanted for people to know about it.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's important to me.
Once again, this is something that Negz also does. Anytime that he actually shows what he's talking about, he pretty much plays it out of context and he plays it over and over and over again. And then most of the time he doesn't even fucking show you. The same as they also do. They just talk about it and they're like, yeah, that's what happened because we said so.
I am the most dangerous man on the planet, apparently.
You are not Mike Tyson. Everybody knows. Who doesn't fucking know that Mike Tyson is the baddest man on the fucking planet? Everyone knows that.
Yeah, like when you were
Looking
at
over my
Walmart,
shoulder
you
all
were
the time.
telling people about you.
I don't know what was going on. Somebody was probably fucking with my kid because you middle-aged people, I'm not saying you two. There's a lot of people on the internet that don't know boundaries and they say
What's
things
going
that
on,
are out of
Embers?
line. So things are said in return. I have free speech, but you can't be scaring people.
Where you were walking around like a special needs adult, stopping
Yep,
random
me.
strangers, telling them about somewhere they've never heard.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Those good times. So I made a tweet and I said, I know this old queen wants to off me, take my life and my semen, but you can't beat this deal, y'all.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
What?
That's what I'm talking about. Like you want to be the victim, but you're not really. You've unvictimized yourself by sexualizing it. That's
One of the best things about a cow going at one of your other cows is that, what's going on, Lindsay? Is that you can take everything and every critique that they're giving to the other person and apply it to them, and it's fucking hilarious. Just listen to this advice, or listen to the criticism that Negz gives Tragic, and tell me that Negz couldn't take that same criticism.
So I made a tweet and I said, I know this old queen wants to
Or
off
it
me,
does,
take my
like
life
it doesn't
and my
also
semen,
apply to him.
but you can't beat this deal, y'all.
see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like you want to be the victim, but you're not really. You've unvictimized yourself by sexualizing it. That's like it's gross, dude. Somebody says something, you're like, it's like they want your semen. Really? You really think that? That's some gay shit, bro. I mean, like, really. I mean, I didn't know you felt that way, but
Come on now. Those are
Come on now.
1982 prices,
I-
the year of DC's birth. What a sweet thing to do for your sugar cougar, Quasi Corbin. Hey, look at this.
Oh
Look at
god,
this
Black
shit.
Friday's
How
Black
pathetic
Friday's
this is.
sale.
well, you know, I sold every single DVD except for probably, I don't know, 30. Right? Right. That was a good, yeah. People came in too. People spend money.
at the attic. Come see us. You won't regret it.
You know he's real proud of himself for selling any of the DVDs. I guarantee you he only sold like 2 or 3 of them. And the minute that it became more than one, he was like, "Yeah, they've been flying out the doors. I don't even have any left."
You know, there's okay. When you write advertisements, like there's actually people get degrees to do this kind of stuff, right? That's why you don't see advertisements that say things like "you won't regret it." Anyway, explosive Black Friday sale.
Hey, you know what? I realized, I was like, God, I cannot write copy worth of shit. So I started having AI do it. That's not AI, that's me. See, that's why I started having AI do it. Like somebody left a comment earlier that was like, well, how are we supposed to know where you are? If blah 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 blah. Like, it's on the page, man. If you scroll up, it says location. It says the address. Right? This is wild. You guys use this is all the content you have.
DVDs, 25 cents a piece.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I hate to make a point for the bodega, but this is from like 2 months ago. You just said that this was old. So how are you going to say this is all the content that they have? That's not true. The only content that they have is going at Gaining Ground and Hussey. You're just like more of a sidebar now. But everything else that they have on there is just Gaining Ground and Hussey. No trip.
They were
Yeah. You know what I paid for them? Like a nickel.
only $1 before.
A
Why do you think
nickel?
anybody even want them for 25 cents now?
If you paid a nickel, that means you got a big ass box of them.
They're gone. So
25 cents for some used, smelly DVDs.
I bet you he can't.
I ate, to be fair, Tragic, I didn't smell any of them. Really. You know, even after I didn't like clean all of them or anything either. Like, I'd go through them and there was nothing gross about them. It's not like somebody was jacking off on them. I know you think everybody wants you to see them, but nobody was jacking off on these things.
What?
Yeah, I just didn't smell them. I didn't feel the urge. I wasn't like No.
I see why you guys were friends now. You both make up the same weird shit when you don't like somebody. You both start talking about sniffing sexually, like, which is weird, and dropping each other penis pics and stuff like that. Maybe I should go back over. What did we do that on the Smoke Arena? I don't know, but maybe I should go over when Negz and Tragic went back and forth on that. I think it was the Steel Toe show. Hilarious.
No, see, I still have. Actually, right here, I have about 30 that are worth about. I don't know, none of your business. But that's why they're here and not at the shop, because they're worth more than I can sell them for at the shop. Yeah, that was really it. He came in at about 1,000 of them in one go, and
I know y'all like to make fun of me for streaming in the kitchen, but let me show you the beauty of streaming in the kitchen. Ta-da!
bada bing, bada boom.
Can't
Well,
even
that's it.
guarantee. He can't even
Cheers.
guarantee if they work. Discount photography
So?
sessions. Yeah. Raffle.
Yeah.
Raffle for a $20 gift certificate. Free
Mhm.
entry with every $10 you purchase. Oh my God, this is a lot of math. 50 to 75% off of selected goods and brands.
Right? And it was,
Oh, my God.
but see, when you walked into the store, everything was labeled. See, everything was labeled 75% off, 50% off, 10% off. Basket, and put your name and number on a receipt and fold it and put it in this basket for a change. That it was all labeled. If you were literate and you could read, you knew and understood and could navigate the store.
God.
Did I miss something? Like, why? I'm gonna just let it play before I say something.
Connersville, Indiana. Come see us November
Hey,
20th.
Quasi Corbin, how does it feel to be dating a woman that lost her virginity during the Civil War?
My nigga, it's not funny to do them type of jokes after a bunch of us have already made them. I'm pretty sure Petty Fam was on the onslaught with the old people jokes, right? Like over and over again. I think other people even partook in the DC is old jokes. As soon as we seen that, it pissed her off. So don't poke at old bears or dead bears. Don't kick a dead body. Don't kick a dead bear. There we go. That's the saying. Don't kick a dead bear.
That's
I
a
don't know. How does it feel to
Or don't poke a dead bear.
persuade
Don't
gay
give
men
a
to give
dead
you
bear
money for
honey
a
and
kratom?
salmon.
that's a serious question. Please.
There we go. You can quote me on that. Gallo the Petty Guy 2024. Don't poke a dead bear with honey and salmon.
Please ponder that and think about it.
How does it feel to send out random Cash App request? I'm broke.
Back to me. Thank you.
Oh my god.
When Negz goes down on DC, it's like he licked out an ass.
Why are you talking about this?
Well, yeah, I test out my shtick in the Discord.
No,
for-
no, no.
for
Like,
station stuff.
like a year ago.
That's disgusting, dude. Why are you talking about that? Like, I know this is 2 months ago, but ew, what the fuck are you talking
Oh,
about?
now you know it's 2 months
That's
ago.
nasty.
I feel like
Oh
we had
yeah.
You talk about other people's sex life. You know what? That's because you do not have one of your own. That's why. Those are the only people that do it. It's virgins and fat guys that play a World of Warcraft or whatever, or Dungeons and Dragons. Those are the only people that say shit like that.
Oh, do you know who else says things like that? People who date 85-year-old women that they don't want to have sex with and don't have sex with, that they had move into their house and start claiming that they're the mother of their child. As you tell them to fuck off and play loud metal music, or go to your room or your streaming room or whatever the fuck you go to and play Call of Duty. Because how many times have you talked about other people's sexual life? How many times have you talked about women's vaginas smelling like wet nickels and things like that? Stop it.
And kind of me, you know what? When it goes down, it's just fucked up hearing people say it, right? You're still a stranger to me. I don't know who you are. We've never met.
yeah.
He's gonna get verbally raped today.
What was that?
Like a year ago. I feel like
Oh
we had
yeah. He's gonna get verbally raped today.
Verbally raped. This is what YouTube allows now. Damn. And all I did was
He's
say the
making
truth
fun
about
of
COVID.
you.
Thanks, Charlie Gold.
He sticks his penis in the fireplace and a poker in DC's vagina.
Let's hear that one more time.
What was that?
like a year ago. I feel like
Oh
we had
yeah. He's gonna get verbally raped today.
Verbally raped. This is what YouTube allows now. Damn. And all I did was say the truth about COVID. Thanks, Charlie Gold.
He sticks his penis in the fireplace and a poker in DC's vagina. Sticks his penis.
feel like
Oh
we had
yeah. He's gonna get verbally raped today.
Even Negz had to
Sticks
bring
his
that
penis,
back.
His penis in the fireplace and a poker
Even
in
Negz
DC's
had to bring
vagina.
that back. Like, hold on. Am I new to this? Does everybody else know that he has a big old fan that says daddy on it? Please tell me that this is the first time that you guys are seeing this.
His penis
Get
in the
the
fireplace
fuck
and a
outta
poker
here.
in DC's vagina.
I had no idea. He just pulled the DC. Now he's copying her. Oh shit. Oh, he's been using it? Oh my god. Oh, you shouldn't ever say Happy Pride Month to anybody ever again in your whole entire life. Because you sitting there with that fan really makes you really makes you look like a
Pussy, 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 pussy.
I'm just saying. Oh no.
Child. What the
It's a
fuck
fan
does
that says
that
daddy.
even mean? What does that even mean? I want to hear
What
it one
does
more
it
time. I'm
mean?
sorry. I know it's gross, but what?
No,
Voice
like
stuff.
like a year ago. I feel like
Oh,
we had
He was gonna get verbally raped today.
Yeah,
He
wait.
sticks his penis in the fireplace and a poker in DC's vagina.
What does that even mean? That's like when you're 11 and you're trying to learn how to navigate all these nasty words you've learned over the years. You know, remember when you first learned the profanity and you always used it, like wrong? It's like you'd be like, "Oh man, this is a pissy situation. Fuck shit, piss. Fuck shit, piss this, man." You know, it's like that, like little kids trying to figure out how to say things like, "Oh, I know about penises and vaginas. So hang on a minute.
That's literally every string that you do.
He's gonna put his penis in a fire, and then he's gonna stick it in a woman." Oh, okay then.
I don't even get that. Okay.
Yeah, see, there's nothing to get, AK, because it was a stupid thing to say. It wasn't funny.
Oh, no.
It had nothing to do with anything other than just more gay fantasies.
Whoops.
You just
I
stick a
get it.
poker
My
in the
bad.
fireplace.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Hyperbole.
Didn't know it would do
Wow,
that.
you got cool friends, dude. AK, you know,
It is, don't say that. It's not
Don't say-
hyperbole.
don't say what.
Well, that's what my grandma said.
Uh-huh.
So, okay, this is weird. These motherfuckers are weird.
So are we gonna bring this tar?
I'm gonna keep that entire part in there just because. Oh my god, I'm fucking dumb.
Part up on screen.
Is that, I don't know. Is that what
Verbally.
you wanted to see? You wanted to see?
Oh my god, you don't even know what you're gonna do. You just bring me up and play everything out of context, okay?
Verbally destroy him.
You wanted
Yes,
to see?
verbally
destroy me.
I don't know. He
Yeah,
said a
well,
lot.
we got to make sure he gets to the point where he takes out his chainsaw indoors
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
So let's get it rolling. I'm about to fucking destroy
Alright,
this.
this
piece
is
of
why
shit.
I would be
What?
right
What did I
back.
do at this time?
Oh,
Did
God.
I
Enjoy.
did I even do anything to this guy at this time? I don't even think I was talking about this dude at this time. What fucking day was this, man? November 21st, dude. I just opened 20 days before that. Like, you were threatening to come in, and I said, "Come on in." I did. And then I eventually trespassed you because you started being weird. Because I didn't know you were doing all this funeral stuff. Hell no, you stay over there.
Opening.
Oh boy.
What's up,
Here-
Sandra? What's up, Gothic? Sherry, clutch your pearls. Jojo.
his background is my store location.
Oh, Alex. Let's go.
Not that
Let's
that's
get
a
it.
bad
Roll
thing.
with it.
You hear
Wait.
this?
The hump on Nex is bad.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's talk about that real quick. You said it was filled with fluid. I
Chat. Like.
I-
What's
um, side the more
I take
what it is.
Does anybody know? I don't know if
That's what I
anybody's.
thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right.
Filled with fluid.
Well, nobody ever said. I mean, look, Beth is a tard, right? And like nobody would have.
You guys, wow. Look, man, none of us are offended. I hate to speak for everybody, but like, you know, this is 2 months ago. And that thing you said earlier about the penis and the fire and all, dude, that right there, just that was sealed it for you. Like, what are you even doing? I mean, you were like,
Oop.
do you want
Oh,
my
there we go.
attention?
No, this is not a snipe. having a no. I just knocked off a whole can of Mickey's. I have to use the bathroom. I was trying to give y'all a little something else to watch while I went and did what I need to do, but I didn't set it up already, so I fucked up, and then I clicked things, and yeah, it's all good.
Is that what it is? Because it really seems like that. It's like in high school, I had a girlfriend, and I broke up with her, and I got a new girlfriend, right? Well, the old girlfriend wouldn't go away. She kept stalking me and the new girlfriend until the new girlfriend dumped me, and I got back with the old girlfriend, right? Is that what this is? Is that what this is? Just talk to me, baby. Don't do all this nonsense, sweetie.
Have any problems with Beth if she didn't say such vile, nasty things? Obviously, people are
Oh,
gonna.
yeah. Well, you know,
Ooh,
rules
tell it.
for thee. Here we go. I love it.
Ooh, where'd you learn that from, Negz? Who taught you that?
I love it. I love the gaslighting. Oh, he was talking about sticking a poker in your vagina. Yeah, that's not psychotic at all.
Okay, I think we're a little bit tired of this, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move on to these DMs. Now, for everyone who's been waiting, and if you've been trying to figure out whose DMs could these possibly be with, now here's the funny part. I actually have multiple. I have multiple. Well, it's only like 2, right? But I have a couple DM drops. But the one that I'm going to start you guys off with today is in a very old DM exchange between Mrs. Parker and our very own Snitch Boy Tragic. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Really? Are you serious? Are you serious? Get off of there. Go. This nigga right here, man. I swear to God. So anyway, the DMs between Tragic and Mrs. Parker. And this is a petty reading by Yato Petty D God. Trying to think of, should I just do normal voices? Yeah, let's not. So it said, so Miss Parker starts off saying, "Hey hun, why do you hate me? Why can't we be friends? You got a friend in me. What's going on? So where'd you go? I miss you. So it's been forever." And Dum Dum says, "Oh, word? Snap, we can be friends? You don't say." Miss Parker says, "Why not? I don't hate you. Why do you hate me?" Uh-oh, it's not clicked on. There we go. "I can be Neg's best man at your wedding. I don't hate you, shouty. Why you think such things? I'm already married." Pretty plain and simple. Oh, but it gets better. It gets a lot better. "I'm all about bodega love. Oh, word? That's cool. Good for you. It's important to have loved ones around during this pandemic." So you can tell that this is around the time of the pandemic. That's about what, like 2-3 years ago? She says, "Yes, it is. So why do you think I'm in a cult?" He says, "I was offering that up for you to confirm or clarify, my dear. You didn't ask me if I was in a cult. You just made a statement. These trap games are so rampant in those parts. Well, I'm stupid. I forgot the question mark, remember? I'm a known idiot." And she asks, "Trap games?" Now, do any of you know what the fuck a trap game is? I never heard that shit in my life. Can I increase the quality? Nope. No, I cannot. I don't think it gets any better than this. Blame Miss Parker, of course. It doesn't matter. You don't really. If you would like them redefined and dropped in a separate video, I can probably do that. I'll talk to her about it. I can probably get that off to you. But right now we just gonna get to reading. Boop. So trap games, right? He says times are tough for a G these days. Just saying. You said you're a troll and you don't know what that is? When you bait someone to agree on a certain point after saying something to then exploit it is the trap game, shouty. So here we have Tragic basically admitting that he does manipulative tactics to try to get you in a gotcha when he's speaking to people. For those of you that have already watched my receipt stream, which maybe I'll do another one. I still haven't decided if I should or not yet. But if you watch that receipt stream, you would see how he also does other little tactics where he calls it trolling, and that's just the game, like, you know, that he plays on the internet, right? So it's a constant thing that kind of happens with him. Let me make that a little bit bigger. There we go. And then she says, I have never heard it used outside of drug dealing and music, so I'm not familiar with the term being used in this way. He says, yeah, that's what is means on these mean streets in cyberspace. Then he says, why Black Guy TV have to say that to me? I'm bi and very upset about it. I've been shedding tears. Now, obviously, he wasn't actually really crying. But for all the times that he keeps denying that he's bi, and like he hasn't told anybody that he's bi, and like we were just making this up. And it also shows, in a sense too, that he often projects what his actual feelings are, right? Because he actually, you know, likes men, because he's admitting here and he's admitted in other places that he's bi. He often likes to call other straight men gay. Well, I shouldn't say other, because he's not one himself, but he likes to call straight men gay. It's weird. A word that you're probably going to hear in my mouth over and over again, because these niggas are weirdos. She says, okay, so cyberspace is the internet and trap is the trolling. I am not Black Guy TV. I cannot speak for him. He says, for real? I thought y'all were a team on stream though. And she says, just because I stream with him doesn't mean I can speak for him. We are not the same person. I'm just confused as to why you are so upset with me. And this is not uncommon for anybody who's come across Tragic, right? People often would have to ask him, what is your problem with me? Because just like a little scorned teenage girl, he'd be off to the side and be like, you know, he's not going to tell you which. I shouldn't say a scorned teenage girl. I should say more like a little, actually, more like
Pussy, 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 pussy.
Yeah, the more like a pussy. He runs off to the side and doesn't talk to you about anything and tell you why he has a problem with you. So he's been confronted by multiple people, because he likes to point the finger at his friends' enemies just to gain favor with them. Whoa, that went a little too fast. He says, I'm trying not to be so sensitive about it, but that hurt. Why do you think I hate you? I only hate the ones that doxed me, tried to ruin my small business, and the ones who exploited and said they wanted to grape and off my kids. Wouldn't you hate those people too? As far as I remember, that was like one person, and they didn't come from this corner. It wasn't over here. That was people that he was associated with already. She says, that all sounds fucked up for real. Who did that? He says, some of it his show on my channel can get into specific names with it now. And this is a common thing that he often does over and over again too, where he'll like to bring up whatever happened and, oh, you know, you're gonna get a documentary one day, and don't worry, your video is coming, and I'll drop the proof on you, or I won't drop the proof on you because you're not worth it. He does all these things where he likes to leave out details and he likes to leave out proof. It's often what the bodega is known for. She says, okay, if someone has committed a crime, you need to contact the police. Do you need help doing that? He says, it's being handled, and I personally am not the person who is having it taken care of, but it's being dealt with accordingly. You want me to speak real? You want to speak real with me? She says, I'm trying. I don't like people that hurt kids. And he says, cause I like trolling too. It's fun. But these people cross the lines and ruin the fun. Getting doxxed is a horrible experience to go through. It's a long process of feeling all types of ways before you can move on from it. Nobody should ever have to experience it. Which, funny enough, now he has no problem dropping anybody's information on anything. He's been doing it back to back. He's even bragging about it now, where he's saying, oh, you know, I've doxed like over 10 people. And I only doxed the doxers, even though there are other people that he's tried to dox who have never doxed anybody on here. So she says, I hope that you contacted the proper authorities with this info. Trolling is one thing, but a crime is a crime. And then he says, you know, the people Shabisky messed with during their childhood are very hurt by people joking about it. If you don't like people who hurt kids, then why do you associate with him? Exactly. If you don't know about the whole Shabisky narrative, shit was weird. Dumb as hell. Let's see if we can get into a little bit of the meat and potatoes to this, because this is like 2 minutes and 22 seconds. I ain't trying to make this extra long, right? Or should I go on a little bit into this, and then should I shoot back to the next video? What do y'all think? I'm not sure. Because a lot of y'all probably don't even really care that much about Tragic. And that's something that I keep trying to explain to them all the time. They keep trying to say that I'm using them for, oh, you're using me for views. But I'm like, you know, the minute that I switch it over to Negz, like, I get a lot more people. You're not even the hot ticket. And I don't do like nothing but Negz streams back to back. So if that was the case, that's probably what I would do. Right? I don't know what the point means, Marty. There's no point. It's just a whole thing that shows, like, it's just funny to hear people say certain things or make out certain narratives, or say certain things that they like to say now. And it's just funny to look at the things that they were saying, you know, a couple years ago, when they were trying to put on a facade and act like there was somebody who didn't condone these type of things. And now they're turning around and doing those exact same things. The combined stupidity of all three annoys you. Then let's go back to annoying you then. Why not? Boop. Let this run for a little
That's
while
not psychotic at all.
and then we'll end it off.
No way. No way. You know what? Like that little clip of me saying, it like really like saying shit like that. Yeah. If you showed up, you were on my property. Like, why the fuck would you be here? Because you live like hours away. Then yeah, there might be an incident. But I can't. What? I can't protect myself because I might shoot some innocent person. But you fire a 45 through a tire, through a garage, through a cork board for screwdrivers, through another wall.
What I'll do is I'll be going through these DMs and these other ones, and I'm just gonna sprinkle them in between in my streams. How about that? And I'll leave a little marker, so for anybody who's doing a replay, if you don't really want to go through them, you can just skip right past them.
And into somebody's bedroom wall. Dude, what kind of bullet was it? Was it a 50 caliber rifle? Is that what you were shooting? Holy fucking God.
Respond to somebody that does that. It has nothing to do with that she's a tard, or she looks like, you know, an Oompa Loompa, you know, or she looks like she got, you know, hit in the head with a frying pan over and over and over again.
Oh, yeah.
Or, you know, somebody dumped a bucket of, you know,
Yeah, first.
her. I mean, she's retarded.
Dude, what are you doing? What's your point? I mean, like, are you trying to make a point here, or are you just like,
No.
you're just like, I'm here to punch down on people. That's what I'm here for.
That was literally the point I was making about you earlier, is that you choose exactly who you want to cover, because you won't never punch at somebody who's necessarily going up or is even with you. You know what you can handle. You made the mistake of getting on stream with BGTV like once, and you never made that mistake again.
I'm here to punch down on people and for AK to gaslight everybody into thinking that we have the high ground and the moral high ground. This is ridiculous.
Retarded.
I got you, Madi. Before I end it off, I do have a little nice song that I like to play. I don't know if you heard it last time, but it's one of my personal favorites.
No, because look, she knows exactly what she's saying. Why did she say that to you? Why did she say that in the chat, you know?
Because
Who
that's all she
cares?
can do is go attack people, try to impress Negz, and then give him money. And yeah,
Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. There, what? You had to throw the money in there, huh? What? What are you talking about? Are you mad? Are you mad that people get money when they go live and you don't? I mean, I'm sure you've made money off my name, bro. But you always, all of you always just like Beth. Oh, and why is that? Why is that?
What?
Why would that be?
if she stopped giving him money, she'd be gone. She'd be gone.
I mean, she,
There are a lot of people here in this community that contribute when they can. Big fucking deal, man. Big fucking deal. You know what I'm saying? BFG. Oh, I'm sorry. That'd be big fucking girl. BFD, man.
So I thought that I think I caught like the later parts of this. I thought it was gonna be pretty good. I know there's a part where he calls the police. Let's just skip over to that at least before I knock this off. Let's skip over to the part where Negz reviews the part that I actually played on my last stream. And then I think later on he talks about maybe doing an open panel stream for tomorrow. Of course he wouldn't let me on, and it goes back to what I was already saying. He's not gonna let a couple certain people on. So what's going on, Kayla? So maybe I'll pop on tomorrow and we'll look at a little bit of Negz too. Hopefully somebody pops on and makes it a little entertaining. I don't know who will be able to pop on there. I don't know, maybe I'll slip in. Shh, don't tell nobody.
You ever heard of trauma? These people don't know about trauma. That's crazy.
there you go.
Oh, was that the number? Okay, let's call it.
I'm so glad I downloaded this.
Let's call it.
The fuck?
And that's the other weird part. He says it like he's never seen this before. And like I just played it. And it's like, dude, where else have you seen this from? I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know for sure. But,
Let's make a phone call. And then Sam was talking about me yesterday, so I got to call the detective up there again today.
Oh,
I
Was she?
told you every time you mention me, the Human Land anchor, Sam Tefler, I call them every time.
See, I didn't hear that part. I also probably should have let that play a little bit longer and got to the other part where he called the detective on them.
Bro. Oh my God! What a cow!
There you go.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Fuck around, you find out.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. You know, you just had said you were gonna put a hot poker in a woman's vagina, and now you're calling the police. What the fuck, dude? Do you not realize that you say things? Do you not remember?
Wasn't he just complaining about people saying that to him?
How am I just now finding
Here
this?
we go.
Here we go. What? Calling the police for what? You're wasting resources.
Hi, I was wondering if I could speak to. Is this the Connorsville Police Department? Oh, okay, great. Yeah, I just wanted to speak to a detective or someone. You guys have a resident there, and he's making death threats towards me online.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
And I just wanted to speak to somebody there about it.
And ironically, Negz already forgot what happened earlier in the video, where they played that he was saying, if you fuck with my family, I'm gonna kill you, or some shit. He didn't say kill, but he was saying that he was gonna defend himself. Basically, it just keeps on going on over and over again in the fucking cycle. It never ends. These people are constantly talking about each other, yet they all do the same thing. And this is what we've been saying about even with Yaba and Sam. You know, I've known a long time ago that they dox people and do those type of things. They were telling you themselves. They said we did this to each other before we got together, but nobody listened. Nobody listened to, you know, when somebody tells you who they are, you should probably listen. Why can't I see nothing? All right, let's go.
Because I know he's pretty problematic in your area, and I'm sure you know
Oh my
him.
God.
If I mention him to like a detective or somebody that I could just report this to. Well, I was just wondering if that could be looked into and see, you know, if I
Yeah, can you stop what you're doing with all the dope and fentanyl and deaths and the slowly decaying and dying town, and go this guy made my PP hurt. Can you go harass him? Wow, dude, what the fuck? Don't worry, babe. I got it downloaded.
could send him some things.
What do you mean, don't worry? Like, what are you guys gonna do with it? What are you guys gonna do with this video? You're gonna take him to court? Please put it online. Please add to the lawsuits that we've been seeing fly around here. Because people still think that they aren't lawsuits. They only think that they're not lawsuits when they do it.
Things, you know, about his death threats and his other past behavior.
What the fuck was that?
Oh my
And,
god,
I just-
What the
dude.
fuck?
You live in Arizona.
What the fuck?
You live in Arizona. To the police department. To anybody locally watching,
Thank
this
you,
guy
Leave
lives
Us
in
to
Arizona. What am I going to do? Get on my private jet? My private Cessna? Fly to Arizona? Pull a 911? What the fuck, dude? What is wrong with this guy? What a fucking
I just
cow.
think you guys need to be aware of it.
Yeah, I need to be aware of it. Yeah, not the drug problem, not the fentanyl coming in, not the meth, none of that. You need to be aware of me. A guy who goes on the internet and says things that are true, right? Right? You said you were going to come to the grand opening of my store after you had made. Dude, it's all documented. Have you forgotten half the shit you've said?
Negs, you were just making fun of people who said the same thing to you, and now you're using it as a point. Why? Why do you do this? You're literally not remembering what you said in the same stream where you said what you said. How long? How far apart are we? It's like an hour. It's an hour 16 in, and you already don't remember anything that you've said. Apparently. Oh my god, I just love the irony.
Why am I now just now seeing this? This is crazy.
So his name is Ronald Corbin.
Oh my god.
He was just recently, you know, on Facebook posting about the school principal where his kid goes to school, calling him a pedophile and things like that.
That didn't happen. That didn't happen. I'm not gonna go over this again because it's a case that involves a gun and a minor and a threat.
Oh my god, I don't fucking care.
Do people? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
But I guess it was a few days ago. He went online and he said he wanted
Thank you
him
for the
murdered.
black scent.
Oh,
That was
okay.
that was
very problematic.
much appreciated. Very neat.
My name is Matt. It's Berlinger, Berlinger.
Okay, so this is another weird thing that goes on with Tragic too, is when he starts yelling at people about doxing him, but he openly says his name all the time and everybody knows what state and everything that he lives in. Shit is weird. How do you tell people your information and then claim that everybody's doxing you?
What are you doing, dude?
No, I don't.
What are you doing?
I'm in Arizona.
See? Tells everybody where he's at. Yeah,
When did
Taco
you make the
Tuesday.
threat?
Nah, I mean,
2 days ago.
that jacket is tight,
I
son.
want to say yesterday or the day before.
So yeah, he live streams and
So, like, you know, the important thing to do is have like the proof for them.
he did this on
Live me.
this app called Live Me.
It was live streaming.
He's been showing guns and stuff on stream.
Hold on, bitch. Are you quarterbacking this nigga snitching? Are you quarterback snitching? I didn't even know that was a thing. Can you? I don't think ever in the history of snitching has there ever been somebody sitting in the back. No, there probably was. Maybe it's probably happened, but I don't think it's been recorded. This is the first time it's ever been recorded that we see somebody sitting in the background actively helping someone else to snitch. This is history in progress, folks.
And they're like sitting there on his bed, and then
Oh my god, the CO2 pellet guns.
That's wild.
Oh my god, bro, you are making a false police report, and you know.
That is a better name for it, Taco Tuesday. Backseat snitching. Backseat snitching. Accessory to snitching. Co-snitching.
There you are. This is crazy.
like a few weeks ago, he actually pulled out a gun on stream on this other
No.
stream platform called Rumble.
Oh no, I was showing one of my newest additions. I'm allowed to do that. What, you're not allowed to show a gun on Rumble? What does that mean? Hey, I have a gun. Oh shit, don't fuck with that guy. Or oh hey shit, I feel like fucking having a shootout. I don't know. I just thought it was cool. I was like, hey, look what I got. Woohoo! That was the end of it, right? Did I swing it around and make a threat?
I bet you anything. Like, people don't know. Everybody thinks that Vidal is like Indian or something, but what y'all really don't know is that she's Mexican. And I've been telling y'all that she's been Mexican for the longest time. She actually speaks Spanish. You understand what I mean, right? So I guarantee you, while she's driving right now, she's way too close to the person in front of her, and then she's gonna drive around them, and then slam her brakes on them when she gets in front of them, for no reason, just because she's over here laughing at the fucking stream. Put your headphones down.
Did I point it at the camera? Did I
Code snitching?
Display improper gun safety? No.
This guy's just getting increasingly more unhinged and deranged. And I don't know if he's gonna hop on a plane and follow up with his threats. I don't know. I just want to.
Yeah, because I got I got a kid to raise, and I got a house, and I got a business that I got to wrap up over the next 4 or 5 months, and I got a lot going on. So yeah, I just go hop on a plane. But, dude, I'm hopping on a plane, but it's not to go to Arizona. I assure you that.
Ooh, where in the world is Negz San Diego gonna go? What do you guys think? Do you guys, think he's peeping at Miami? Is he going to the worst city in the world, New York, where they don't have no fun? Maybe he's thinking of going to Chicago, where his favorite people live on the South Side, right? Or is he going to California, where all the perverts are? Oh, I don't know how to do the polls. I probably should have did a poll. Maybe I should figure out how to do that.
Make sure it's documented somewhere, so if he does do something like this, there's a paper trail of it. Because
like the paper trail, a future funeral in Connorsville, death to tards. What does that mean? Are you gonna come to Connorsville and murders people? Are you gonna come to town and?
He's going to Alabama. I think he fit in right on good over there. Think he's gonna take himself up to Montgomery?
Murder the other abled, the
Is that how they
disabled.
say it? Montgomery?
What's wrong with you, man? The people too.
I don't know what he's gonna do, because he keeps getting increasingly worse.
Oh my God, your grammar.
Okay, hold on one second.
God, this is like a fucking Monty Python bit, or Jerky Boys rather. How dare I smear Monty?
Marty, that's fucked over. I don't think he would ever. I think actually, you know what? You might have a point. He actually might like it in Las Vegas, because I remember him mentioning that he stopped at a store to get kratom, and you can get kratom like at the gas station out here. They have it in pill form. They have it in like powder. Kratom is very accessible. I didn't really notice it until he had mentioned it about going to a store out here, and then I seen it at Circle K. So he might fancy Las Vegas. It's also open carry too.
Python like that.
Yeah, Ohio is fucking trash.
Okay, yeah, I really appreciate your time and your understanding. What is your name?
I think she already hung up.
Why though? Why?
Okay.
I don't understand why.
Well, I think at the end of the day, we're probably pretty much all tired of this shit. I know I am. If you're not, then oh well. Because I guess it's really up to me, right? So today, I guess I'll let it off on an awkward note, right? This wasn't exactly in a good setup way. Whatever. But I might come back in tomorrow. Like I said, let's see what Negz has in store for us if he tries to do an open panel. If he has a decent argument on there, maybe I'll pop on here and maybe I'll try to, grab a couple people for a stream tomorrow. So I will see you guys next time.
Hey, somebody got a J I can like this, man. Hey, somebody got a J I can like this, man.
that's meant to speak. If I hurt you, would you leave? I learned the game from some heavyweights, catching buses, making change from another plate. I still got demons from my younger days. I wish I could shake them, but they follow me. I wish I could take it easy, but this fans watch. That's my mama, I've been hustling since the sandbox. I'm a rolling stone.
I feel that you're someone I already know.
I'm sorry in advance if I let you down. I'm sorry in advance if I let you down. Bitch, you just spilled Louis 13 on Mama Queen. Damn. Back the fuck up. I got all this pimp shit up in my jeans. Oh, blame that on my mother. I can't go nowhere that's less than me. That's why lovers, I'm trouble. First I'm exciting, then I'm gaslighting. Make up your mind. I'm rich as fuck and I ain't nothing at the same time. People hate me and they love me at the same time. I guess I'm everything and nothing at the same time. I'm sorry in advance if I let you down. I'm a rolling stone.